Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. My name is Alexis Brunk and I'm your host. I'm out here at Dennis Entertainment and I'm about to go inside and catch up with country music artist Russell Dickerson. I think y'all are going to really enjoy this interview. It's going to be a ton of fun and I think that you're going to learn a lot of really great tips from him as well as an artist. Stay tuned and check on in. I'm your host, Alexis Brunk, hanging out with Mr. Russell Dickerson today. How you doing?
So good.
So good.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. We are at his stomping grounds, Dennis Entertainment. So it feels a lot like home, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. So cozy in here.
So cozy. So you've been in Nashville for a little bit now.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been around for?
I've been here since I was 10 years old. My family moved here. My dad is in church music, so we got here when I was 10 years old.
What is some of the best advice that you've maybe gotten from peers or just fellow artists that have really kind of inspired you or really helped push you forward in your own career?
With Canaan, I really saw what the value of his production of the live show. He really was very specific. He would be out at the front of house board and listening to the whole mix and making sure it was just right and tweaking all the lighting to make sure everything hit just right. And I really admired that about him. He wasn't just just let the lighting guy do it, let the sound guy do it, but he was very hands-on, and I really admire that because sometimes it's tough to ruffle the feathers of well, that's their job, so let them do it. But no, I really admire that about him.
Cool. And like you said, you're about to hit the road with Kelsey and Billy. So what are you looking forward to most about that?
Just a big old show.
Yeah.
For some tours it's clubs and all this stuff, but every time we get to play a big venue, we really soak that in.
Yeah. And you recently, late 2015, you had a song called Yours, dropped as an EP and then a single, and that flew up the charts and it did so well. So can you talk a little bit about kind of the difference and, that's still I'm still trying to get there, and maybe now you're making it and you've made it into the music industry, and how does that feel for you as an artist?
Amazing. It's been a long time. I graduated Belmont in 2011 in August, and I had my publishing deal before I even graduated. So yeah, it's been a decent journey to this point, but what I learned the most was that when I started writing songs that were completely me, I wasn't trying to be Keith Urban, I wasn't trying to be anybody else, I was just trying to be Russell Dickerson. And when I started doing that and writing with co-writers from Belmont that I was in school with, that's when it started taking off and people started raising their ears. It was a little different. It wasn't, something that everybody had heard before. And from then on, we just kept building and building and building on that. And then next thing you know, we have an EP that's #1 on Billboard Heat Seekers and number 14 country charts. And so it's been a very rewarding 2015-16 for sure.
Very nice. And so the song Yours is about your wife. So what's the story? What's the down low?
Well, I came into that specific co-write with Parker Welling and Casey Brown, both Belmont grads.
Go Bruins.
Go Bruins. And I just had the idea Yours, and it was kind of the concept of I was this before, but now you've changed me. You've made me a better person. Now I'm yours. And so we kind of came into that and just took aspects, because they know, they've both seen our entire relationship. So it was really cool for them to kind of give their perspective on me and my wife's relationship, which is crazy. Not a lot of co-writes you can do that. Yeah. So they were able to see from the outside and bring specific lyrics and whatever they saw, they were able to bring that into that co-write and create this amazing song.
It is an amazing song, and
thank you.
And we're so happy for you, and I look forward to hearing great things about you on the road and seeing you again in the future.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll see you soon.